Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I would like to give you an update on Bitopex, especially on the copy trading side of things. So we will have a look at the copy trading strategies. And as you can see, we now have two of them, right? So we used to have zero TDE only, and now we have altcoin zero TDE. So what's the difference? The zero TDE is trading Bitcoin only, and the altcoin zero TDE, as the name suggests, trades altcoins, Ethereum, mainly Ethereum. And as you can see on the left-hand side, the performance has been pretty solid so far. And the bet here is that the volatility of Bitcoin will reduce once the trading floor closes. So once the institutional investors are out of the game, the volatility will drop. So this is the bet, right? And this bet has paid off so far, as you can see. So since the strategy launched in May 24, we had 114% in profit, right? So it has been, what is it, since May 24, like 17 months. Yeah, around 17 months. And the average return per month was something between 3 and 5%, right? So this is the Bitcoin Zero TDE, and the altcoin Zero TDE that launched on October 28th, right? As you can see, this year. So it has been, yeah, pretty much 6 weeks since it launched. And you see the first month, which is November, was above 10%, right? What you also will see that this strategy has bigger drawdowns. Yeah, it has more risk. Yeah, it is a lot riskier than the Bitcoin Zero TDE. It offers bigger returns, but it also has a higher risk. So we will see bigger drawdowns. So the maximum drawdown on the Bitcoin Zero TDE was 2.878, and the maximum drawdown on the altcoin was 3.73, right? And we just launched. So you see, there is a higher risk, but there's also a higher return, right? And you will also see that in the assets under management. So this strategy just launched and already has 3.3 million in assets under management. And the legacy strategy, the Bitcoin strategy, has only 3.1. It used to have 4 million, more than 4 million, but many traders switched over from the zero TDE to the altcoin zero TDE because they want to see more gains, right? So in total, we have more than 6 million in assets under management, right? So now the interesting part of the setup is that it's very, very transparent. I mean, how many copy trading companies or um, yeah, companies or products have you seen where they just show you results, but you cannot see what exactly they do, right? So what you have here, if you hit explore more on the zero TDE, for example, you can scroll down. Well, first of all, you see a lot of different KPIs, a lot of different data, right? So you see the CAGR, the composite um, result, right? You see the Sharpe ratio, you see the Sortino ratio, you see the maximum drawdown. If you are into trading, you'll see a lot of interesting stuff here. So, and you see here, it's 18 months in a row that we had a winning month, right? And we also see the average of trade win, the dollar gain per trade average. So you will see a lot of different stuff here. You see how much was deposited and how much was withdrawn here. So this is the first piece of transparency. And then if you scroll down, you basically see all the trades. So some of them are expired, some of them are closed, and some of them are still active, right? So you see this trade here was entered on 16th of December, 1752, right? So this is the CET time, Central European time. So pretty much 6 p.m. in Europe when this trade was open, and it shows active, right? So, and you can pretty much see what was traded, right? So you see that was a buy, right? And you see the strike price. So you can pretty much can copy this trade outside of the zero TD copy trading. So let's say you see a trade here and you think it's a good one, you can pretty much do the same on your personal trading account. You just go to options, to Bitcoin, and you do the same, right? So the trader is not hiding his trades, right? You can copy anything. I mean, this is pretty much the most transparent thing I've ever seen. Because if you do copy trading, you don't want people to see what they are trading, because they can just copy it. They don't need this product, right? They don't need copy trading. They can do it outside of copy trading in their own account, right? And this way, they can potentially lose assets under management, because people just go outside of the copy trading platform, to save on success fees, right? So this is how transparent the trading is, right? So back to this trade, it shows active, and once it hits the strike price, or it is below the strike price, it will expire, or it will be closed by the trader, and then you will see the P&L. So currently, the P&L, profit and loss, is negative here, right? So if this trade expires the way it is, we will see a slight loss here, right? Uh, if you look at this trade right here, so that was in profit, right? So, and what you see here on the right-hand side is the rebate. So this is the rebate we receive from the OKX exchange, right? And those rebates will be distributed amongst all traders. So even if you lose here, you still get some reward through the rebate, right? Um, and this is pretty cool. So if we go back to the altcoin strategy, and then we scroll down, again, you will see all the data here. You will see all the drawdowns. You will see all the profits, right? And then down below, you will see a trade again. So this is Ethereum, as you can see. That's the strike price, 3,075. So that was entered pretty much at the same time as the other one, 6 p.m. Central European time. So, and this is the contract amount, basically how many options were purchased, because it's a buy. See here on the left hand side, and then here you will see the current P&L. So yeah, the way the trade is, it will expire in loss, right? And here is the rebate that we as the community will receive, right? So yeah, that's what I wanted to demonstrate to you guys, how transparent the whole thing is, right? And yeah, today we have the 17th of December. The altcoin 0TDE is at 1.74%. The legacy, I call it legacy 0TDE, is now at 3.66. And yeah, we still have pretty much 2 weeks to go, right? And I expect low volatility between the seasons, Christmas, New Year. Yeah, most of the times there is low volatility, and this is pretty much good for the zero TDE strategy. All right. So thanks for watching, everybody, and have fun with Bitopex.